In answering today's question as to what car insurance you should have, I'm not going to focus on the companies. I'm not going to talk about State Farm, Geico, USAA, Allstate, Travelers. I'm not going to mention which one I like the best, or more importantly, which one I like the least. We'll save that for another video when I actually go through and review some insurance companies and explain to you how they treat their customers and the people that sue their customers. Today, what we're going to focus on is what should be in your policy, regardless of which company you go with. And that should include a number of things: personal injury protection, bodily injury coverage, underinsured motorist coverage, and collision. We're going to go through what each of those mean, but first I want you to understand that if an insurance company or insurance agent tells you you're fully covered, that means nothing. In Florida, we hear people say that all the time, and they come in and they only have personal injury protection, which is the bare minimum. So technically they're covered, but what does fully covered really mean? Personal injury protection is the first $10,000, and it's a no-fault coverage. So whether you're at fault or not, they cover $10,000 of your medical bills and lost wages, for which they only pay a percentage of. So there will still be a percentage outstanding that you're responsible for. They don't always tell you that. The second bucket is bodily injury coverage. That coverage helps you cover anyone you injure in an accident that you're at fault for. So they can't sue you personally, they go after your insurance policy. Third is underinsured motorist coverage. That is the most important coverage you can have because it covers you when the person that hit you, the person that injured you, the person that's at fault doesn't have any insurance at all or doesn't have enough insurance to cover your damages. You cover yourself with that coverage. You make sure that your damages are paid for and you're compensated for that accident with your own coverage. You don't rely on the other drivers in Florida or whatever state you're in. Lastly, there's collision coverage, which covers the damage done to your vehicle, done to another vehicle that you may damage. So when taking these part by part, what it looks like on your policy will be two numbers with a slash in between them, a 1020, a 2550, a 5000. That means the first number is each individual person that's involved in the accident. The second number is the totality for an individual accident, a 1020. Each individual person injured can get up to $10,000. But in totality, your insurance company is only going to pay $20,000. So if 10 people are injured, there's still only $20,000 worth of coverage. They all don't get 10. That would equal up to 100. If all 20 people were injured and got the $10,000, that would mean you had $200,000 in ultimate coverage when really all you have is 20. In determining how much you should get coverage-wise in a bodily injury claim, you should look at what your income is versus what you spend. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're paying your rent, you're paying for your groceries, paying for whatever you need for your kids, then you should make it based off of that. $25,000 type of coverage, $50,000 type of coverage. If you have a ton of assets that are potentially collectible if someone's going to sue you, you should bump that all the way up to $250,000 or $300,000 per person, $500,000 per accident, and potentially get an umbrella coverage, which then steps into place if they have a catastrophic injury worth more than those amounts of money so that they never can get to you personally. That's what insurance is supposed to do, is protect you from any personal claims someone could come after what's in your bank account or after what is yours. So the underinsured motorist coverage, determining how much you should get for that. My minimum is always match whatever you can afford for bodily injury coverage. If you have $25,000 in bodily injury coverage, you should have $25,000 in Car insurance companies will not allow you to go higher in than what you have in bodily injury, meaning you can't have $100,000 in and only $50,000 in bodily injury. So you want to always make sure to max that out, and it's really not that expensive. They always tell you I can save you $5 or $10 a month if we scratch that off. You have to sign a specific waiver saying I don't want Don't do that. Always get coverage. It is the most important thing. It's the saddest conversations we have when someone comes in and is injured and the other person has no insurance or only has minimum insurance, and then you don't have any and now there's nothing we can do because that person's usually not collectible. So make sure you max out your make sure you have bodily injury coverage, make sure you're actually fully covered. If you want me to look at your policy or you want to talk to me about your policy, feel free to leave a comment or send me an email. I'm happy to do it. I always want to make sure people are fully covered to the maximum amount that they can afford so that they don't ever get in a situation where they have all these medical bills and there's nothing to cover it. Thanks for listening. Hopefully you guys learned something new today.